lunch. This wonderful Thursday. Just getting set up, so doing it on the fly. Jeez. Alright, there, I'm just trying to adjust this thing. Oh, shaking it around a bit. Alright, there we go. Working on a Mega Kit XL Spider-Man design here. We got RGB buttons on this Scantron layout, the RGB trim around it. Under panel lighting, push-pull spinner, a second spinner, large Tron stick with a blue shell, running the 66 terabyte drive Omega drive system, 4-player Wii package, 4 Xbox controllers. So pretty decked out. We're gonna get into a few things today. I know there might be a few more of you out there that are having the Launchbox issue with the new update. I can get into that, show you what we can do to stop that from happening at the moment until we can figure out what's going on with the new update. We think it might be one of the third-party apps that could be interfering, things like that. So we can get into that, show you that. We do have a video too on our YouTube channel on how to navigate through that if you're still having issues, but we'll jump into it here in a few minutes. Just kind of let you watch this for a second here. No, Scantron layout is not an additional cost. It's just when you are ordering your machine, just to make sure to let David know that that's what you're wanting to do is the Scantron layout. Otherwise, we don't really have a clue as to if you want the standard layout or the Scantron layout. No additional cost.
Oh.
And here, I'll come over here just to show you guys. We are running a sale on our website on our pre-builds. So just to kind of show you what these kind of look like. These two we have here are the active marquee. And I believe these two right here, if you order these during lunch right at the moment, we'll take an additional $100 off of the sale price that's already there. So I got like a Donkey Kong version with some of that like classic Donkey Kong art. Here, I'll get kind of close to you so you guys can kind of really see some of the artwork. Then obviously the back is like mirrored too as well. There you go. If you're looking to get into Extreme Home Arcades, now would be the time. Check out our website. We do have sales. Just kind of give you guys a close-up of the artwork. Show you this one, and then again, it's just mirrored on the other side too as well, so. Just so you guys can see it, see what it looks like. Well, there you go, launch and sale. Like I said, be the right time now to get in and get yourself a machine if you're looking to get one. What's up, Loose Cannon? What's up, Rob DD? Hello, any way to make the vid widescreen? Yeah, I would have to set it up beforehand. I always forget that I can make this a widescreen shot. Which maybe next week I'll see if I can mess around and get that, because I know typically Adam will preset it up on his computer. So maybe when I first go into launch this, I'll make sure that my phone is tilted the widescreen way, just so you guys can get more of the view of the whole machine probably in the screen, which is typically I always kind of forget because I'm doing this kind of last minute right at, you know, right when Live at Launch is launching. I'm just doing all this as quick as I can to get you guys up here. Yeah, so I can't turn it right now. I'd have to, like I said, do it before the stream. Sorry for if some of the stuff is cut off. But yeah, so first thing off the bat, you guys, I'm just gonna get into and his RGB buttons aren't lighting up. I don't have the license for it, so that's probably why if you're looking at the RGB stuff, it's not lit up right now. Oh, there we go. They won't light up just by sitting there with the track mode and all that. So, like I said, right off the bat, let's just get into this Launchbox stuff for those that are still having issues with it. And maybe for those that are on the live stream that haven't ran into it yet. So typically when you first will fire up your machine, you're going to see probably a new update. It's going to say, it's going to be the 3.19 update. In your guys' case, I would just hit no to update it. But if you do and it's not working, you're going to do the same things that I'm going to show you. Even if you hit no, you're going to want to do this too as well. So first thing, and I already went all through all this, but you're going to open up the file folder here. And I'll try to grab my phone and try to zoom in and show you guys. You're going to come to your file folder, and what we're looking for is Launchbox. And then if you come to updates, and then you can see like this is the one we're looking for. And like I said, if you hit yes, or if you hit no, it's still probably going to end up downloading and being in here. And then when you ever restart your machine or relaunch, it's going to automatically do the update of the 3.19. So what you want to do is if that's in here, below here, it'll probably be delete that. So delete all that. And if you did the update of the 3.19 and Launchbox Big Box is not updating, after you delete this, you'll just double click on the 3.18. You'll get something like this to pop up, and you're just gonna go through all this stuff and accept and hit OK. You won't change anything. So next, install, next, yep, you just leave all this, next. And then what's gonna happen, it's gonna obviously do the update here for us. When it's done updating, it's gonna pull up Launchbox, and then we're gonna go through there and into the updates and just uncheck the thing so it doesn't automatically download and do the update for us until we can figure out what's going on. Most of these updates anyways, they don't really do much for Big Box. It's more on the Launchbox side of things for like the programming and things like that. So, but anyways, so it's gonna pull up Launchbox here. And then what we're gonna do to just not have the updates go as of right now, we're gonna come into Tools, Options, and then you come here, go to Updates, and then this box will probably be checked, and this one will be checked. So just uncheck those two, come to the bottom, hit OK. And then obviously you can cancel out of here, close this out, close just your main window, and then you should be able to restart Big Box and be set to go. And then we're ready to rock. So I know there's a few you on here. I don't know if there's any games that anybody's interested in seeing, or if you all have any questions, or if you're stuck on something that you can't figure out, let us know. Maybe we'll just end up maybe going into D drive again and maybe picking a game quick, just to get us going here. I do have light guns. I mean, we can go into some of the gun games. Let's do that. Those are always fun. I always like going in there and checking out, see if I can find a new one to pop up and play. So let's go check that out quick here. See what I can find in the gun games folder. Got all the Jurassic parts in there. What's this chicken one? Have I tried this one yet? Let's see if this is available. Oh. I didn't know if it was going to be available or not. That might be on the newest expansion, maybe. Point blank, point rescue. Rampage. Is this a subscription? Let's try this one. This might be a subscription too, though, as I believe this is running through TechnoParrot. Any reason why the trim lighting, so like the RGB trim around the edge here, that's what I'm assuming, would be flashing on and off with the system turned off. I don't know, you might have a short somewhere, because obviously it must still be getting power. If anything, I would just find, what I would try doing is I would just find where your power is plugged in for that lighting or whatever. I mean, if you're talking about, I imagine, like I said, the RGB trim around the panel, I would just unplug it, you know, and give it like a good 10, 15 second count, plug it back in and see if that helps. That's what I would do. Yeah, it must have been a subscription game. I wasn't paying attention. What's this dead aim? PlayStation 2, let's try this. I think I was being impatient. Being impatient there. Yeah, interesting. It could be because typically those get plugged into like a little sensor, I know. Maybe that is like going bad. So I would check all your wiring or connections on that. Make sure like there's not a break in the wire, like where all that connects. Like this typically is what plugs into that. I know on the back side of the panel. So I would double check, like make sure there's no breaks in this potentially, or any breaks in like the side of the RGB trim itself. Yeah, it seems kind of weird that it would be flashing even though the machine's off. Because typically you're not going to get power to the what am I trying to say? The power strip and all that, because that's typically where all that's plugged in. Let's try this out. Resident Evil Dead Aim. Let's see what this is about here.
Raccoon City, Midwestern town in the United States, was destroyed.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That'd be in the control panel. Yeah, it seems kind of weird. It could maybe be the power supply too. Like, because typically they're plugged into these power supplies. I don't see why the lighting itself would go bad, but there's like these power supplies that they're plugged into. So I would check that, make sure like the connections are all good in there. I would just go and obviously just kind of look at the wiring and see if there's any breaks in anything. I mean, when you have the machine up and running, and is it working fine then? You don't have any issues with it? Otherwise, yeah, I mean, it could potentially, it could be the power supply. There could be a short in the power supply. I mean, it could be a multitude of things. I mean, you could try maybe just unplugging everything else on that power supply and seeing if that helps. It's just going to be probably trial and error until you find out what the problem is. Oh, I'm gonna have to like move. That's right. I forgot. This is not really a gun game. Oh, there we go. Alright. Yeah, that's not really a gun game per se, so we're gonna back out of that. I thought it was just like a gun game, but it's not. Terminator 2, Terminator Salvation. Let's play a little of this, huh? See if we can't play some Terminator. Yeah, so David's saying put your machine on a power strip, turn the power strip off when not in use. Protects from lighting, power surges, easy, and will turn your light off. Yeah, I mean, that's another good way of going about it too. Yeah, I don't know why it's flashing. Like I said, it could be a couple things, just even like David's saying, power surges, things like that from your outlet. Mission 1. Let's see what this is about. I don't think I've ever played this one.
Fearless. Relentless. Killing machines. It's what we've become. We face extinction. But this is not the end. We are the resistance.
I need to get more of the kind of I could even probably come more in front here. Yeah. Alright, hopefully maybe that's a little bit better. Chapter 1, alright. Hey.
Take some men and locate the control center.
Ooh, give me that shotgun. Did you get grenades or anything in this? No. We got drones flying in. Jeez. Ooh, I want that minigun. Nice. Oh, shoot. My lord, I'm just getting dominated. Do headshots? Yeah. Headshots. That's where it's at. Shoot their heads off. Oh, crap. I'm low on health. Ooh. I already get my butt whooped. Alright, minigun! That minigun's where it's at.
We need air support. Get in the helicopter.
There we go, mounting gun, that's what I'm talking about. Whoops, I just shit. Okay, you gay. You ain't surviving the day there, sonny boy. Oops, just killed some more of my people. That's alright, that'll happen. You gotta be kidding me. Ooh. Ah! That would probably hurt pretty good. Got punched by one of those things. Dang. Jesus, they won't quit coming, man. Brother. Oh, brother. kidding me? Jeez. Yeah, minigun, that's what we need. Oh my lord. Let my buddy go! Drop him! I guess this is what happens when AI takes over, huh? Oh, time! Oh, that hurt.
That's the way to the underground base. Get down that hole and find the control center.
Warrior. Jeez, oh my lord. I need that. I need those grenades. Alright. There you go. There's a little bit of the Terminator Salvation. What do we got going on here? Yeah, again, like I said, I don't know what's going on with it. I mean, if it's working, like it's working fine when it's on, then there's nothing like wrong with the wiring itself. I was just trying to go through the steps to look at, but I mean, if it turns on and it works fine when it's on, then like David was saying, when it's off, you might be getting like a power surge or something from your outlet or something, because it's just kind of weird that it would be flickering to me. Because if you had it on and it was doing something weird, well, then there would be something up with the lighting itself. Yeah, I mean, typically these come with the remotes, I think David was saying. I mean, he's saying it's around his panel. I thought he was saying. Yeah, he was saying it was around his panel. And typically those are like what we do with the RGB molding, and it runs the power brick, the 12 volt. If it's your neon ring, typically those are 5 volt. The panel and the LED ring. Yeah. Yeah, typically those run off of 12 volts power supplies. But yeah, your ring, there might be something up with your ring maybe. I don't know why that would be flickering. And those are typically 5 volt. I mean, this is the remote for that. Obviously on off, you guys should know all that stuff. Oh, that's my under panel lighting, actually. Just this panel. The cabinet is a 3-piece. Well, I mean, it all just plugs into a power. Like I said, that power brick. Just seems weird that your ring and your panel are flickering. To me, it's in something else. Yeah. To me, it doesn't seem like it's, if your ring is flashing and your panel is flashing like that, then it's got to be something else. To me, it's not the lighting or anything to do with that. Now the PC is on after I shut down. Well, when you assembled your 3-piece, did you put everything together properly? Like how everything was labeled? Like make sure your power button's connected to the right part. Make sure your 12 volt is connected right. Like your 5 volt, if you have an RGB buttons and all that stuff. Is this a newer build? Like I don't really know, I guess. I mean, to me, if your neon ring and your control panel are flickering, then there's something else somewhere, is kind of what I just am assuming. Because it's weird that both of them would be doing it. So I would be going back and going through and double checking all your connections and making sure everything's connected in the right areas. Those are just my thoughts on the situation. Three-piece, like I said, I would imagine you would have had to have taken it all apart to get it where you needed, and you had to put it all back together. So to me, again, like I said, I would just be going back and double checking it. I had no issues immediately after, but I only played it maybe 5 times. Yeah, that's interesting. Got it in November. Yeah, I don't know if maybe something in the power strip could have went faulty too, like in the machine. There could be multiple things with that. Yeah, it could be the 12 volt relay maybe, because that's all getting power from, you know, from the filter and everything, and from your computer. Just seems kind of weird that now the PC is on after I shut down. It just seems kind of weird that your PC is still on after you turn it off. Yeah, so yeah, like David's saying here, check the relay. So when you turn it off, and there's like a little relay box, I got one right here. So you're gonna have basically you got like your power strip, and then this is what your relay looks like in there. So this red light should be off when you turn the machine off. If that's still on, then this relay could be bad or something like that, is what I'm imagining. So look at that. Hopefully that's helping. The relay has power, the red light is on, and the power strip will remain powered up, powering your monitor / sound lighting. That's weird. So let's just get maybe throw another gun game up here. While we're trying to help this gentleman diagnose what's going on with his machine. Let's try maybe the newer Transformers. I don't know if this is a subscription or not. I think we'll double check here. Unplug the cord on the computer. The light should go out. The light should be on when the PC is running. So the light is off, but PC is on. Yeah, that's weird. The light is off and the PC is on. So let's see about this Transformers game here. Like I said, well, he's kind of checking things out, and we'll kind of go back and forth with him. But want to keep the rest of you kind of indulged into kind of what's going on here. So I'm just gonna program these attack and defense buttons quick, because that's gonna help us. Yeah, and it's not a subscription, so perfect. We'll jump into playing some of this. Yeah, again, this is power strip. We'll fix this across the board, but this is strange behavior for sure. Yeah. Again, like I said, I would like double check all your connections with that 3-piece, bud. Even though it still was working right in the first time, it just seems kind of weird. Could be in the like the relay or the power strip or something like that. So hopefully kind of what David's kind of saying on here and what I've been telling you, hopefully you can kind of run through all that stuff and we can maybe try to pinpoint it and it could be the filter where you actually plug the machine into the back. Because I've noticed that here a couple of times here, and I've had to swap them out, I know, where I've turned the machine on here and I've heard that loud, like, humming noise. And I know I've heard those from the filter. I don't know. David could maybe chime in about that. I'm not sure as to the reasoning why it would do that. And I don't know, maybe you're hearing static from your speakers. Is your speaker light on? Like on the bottom of your panel, there's typically like a light on your volume control. Is that light still on? Let's do whales. Oh, I got some bikes. Shoot energy cube. Push the lever. Dinobot.
He was captured. You have to rescue him.
Nice.
Watch out! It's an ambush!
Oh, Jesus, right behind me.
Again. This way, the Dinobot.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking it's that filter in the back. Could be bad, potentially. Something screwy could be going on with that. That's what I'm thinking. So like I said, I've heard that here.
Oh dear.
Oh my. It is a pretty bad box, grab that. There we go.
The energy around Area B. Go faster. Jump in, folks.
Sideswipe.
Hold tight.
Hang on. Woohoo! Woo, we need that. I'll show you some. Eat some of this lead.
This way.
What the frick?
It looks like a copy of Decepticons.
Alright, destroy all markers. Success. Oh, just made it. Rank D. You suck. Ooh, I got a super in that one. Super duper.
They're going to the Green Castle.
Oh, give me that. Can I get that? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Come to daddy. Come to papa. Oh, I ran out of bullets. Ran out of rockets.
Target the gun!
You really need my help.
Ooh, yeah. Well, come on, Optimus. You're just driving in your truck. You can't help me out.
Is the energy source and that target to the same location?
Something's inside the ruins. Oh, wait! A wall! No more dinos!
Oh boy, I got a big old boy.
No! Why's that device around its neck?
It looks unusual.
It's just like a sling. Snakes!
Ah, I'm terrible at my aim. I don't know what you have to do there.
Dodge!
I must have to hit left or right. I think I have to hit left or right, and I don't know what's up or down on here. There we go. Left button on the gun. So what? Right button? Yeah, right button is down. So right button on the gun is down, left button on the gun is up. Take it, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he beat me. Yeah.
He's still confused. No, he's just recovering.
He was not in control. Look at that. And what?
All right, see what you guys are saying. Yes, I can feel a vibration. I can send you. Yeah. How do you fix the issue of Fast and the Furious drift, passenger bike, and dirty driving? Well, what issue are you having?
Let's clean up. To your left.
There you go. Get over here. Get over here.
KSI HQ?
Yes, a rapidly growing software company. Recently, some of their staff have disappeared.
Are they really just a computer company?
Oh, you little Ooh, give me that gun.
Amazing.
Nice.
Do you hear that?
No, I don't. Oh, no, I do.
We're not earthworms!
Behind you.
Oops.
This way! We are approaching Sector 2.
Return fire. Global magazine.
It costs $100.
Your little spiders.
Above!
Don't panic.
There you go. There you go. Get him. Get him. Get him. All right. Enough of this one. See what you guys are saying, and we can jump into something else here. It's not launching through Launchbox. But it launches through Big Box?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But do they work through Big Box? Is my question. I think so, but it's not properly working to boot up on it. Nissan wants... I don't even know what you're talking about right now, buddy. Alright.
Why they suddenly arrived?
Oh, well.
Trigger happy. Let's see what else we can find. Until the last bullet. I wanted to see what this was. This a gun key? We don't use TeamViewer anymore. We use what do we use now? I forget what we use. Not TeamViewer. AnyDesk. AnyDesk is what we use now. I would get a hold of David here and see what issue you're having and see if he can't fix it for you or help you. Usually David will go through the steps to try to help you guys out as much as he can, and if there's still not problems arising or stuff that we can't quite help you through email and phone calls and stuff like that, usually we'll do like an AnyDesk. But I would communicate through David first and see what he can take care of for you.
Stanowił bez przerwy ujadający kundel sąsiadki, który dzień w dzień niestrudzenie próbował odgryźć nogę wracającemu ze sklepu dziadkowi schodzi. Biedek nie nadążył sterowaniem spodni.
I just wanted to check the game out.
Rogawki do kolan, lecz po miesiącu tych praktyk jego łydki zaczęły wyglądać jak po bliższej znajomości z rosyjskim krokodylem. Po wybuchu epidemii i zmutowaniu dziadek odstawił chodzik i zaczął biegać tak, jak gdyby zyskał długą młodość, a wtedy nogi stracił nie tylko jego mały prześladowca, ale i jego właściciel.
Well, let me skip. It like starts to go, but then it won't skip all the way. I've never played this game.
Ludzie zabiegali w codziennych obowiązkach. Początkowo nawet nie zauważyli na sobie dzikich spojrzeń sąsiadów i bliskich. Dopiero gdy kilkunastu przychodów zostało poważnie podejrzanych, stacje telewizyjne zaczęły trąbić o jakiejś anomalii. Starając pogłębiający się perka do ulicy. Szybko zdezerterowali, udając się do domku lekarskiego, daleko poza miastem. Jak był on na innej planecie, albo tańczy w pół ludzi, kiedy go nie znaleźć. Ja, jako obecny pan w gościach, postanowili zostać i bronić naszego rodu. Poza tym rząd powiedział, że wszyscy ludzie zostali w domach i trzymali jeszcze 2 tygodnie. Władze na pewno opanują sytuację i wszystko zacznie wracać.
I just wanted to try this game.
A obecny stan rzeczy wydawał się coraz bardziej dramatyczny. Żołądek sprawiał wrażenie, jakby zaczynał bronić sam siebie. Lodówka świeciła pustkami, a ja, otwierając ją raz po raz, coraz większą pustkę w moim sercu. Znikąd nie było widać pomocy. Ludzie zabarykadowali się jak w fortecach. Gdy mutanci zauważali, że ktoś jest w domu, zaczynali bardzo natarczywie pukać do jego drzwi i jakichkolwiek innych potworów, przez które mogliby dostać się do środka.
I'm not gonna like go through the steps here of watching this video. I can't skip past it for some reason.
Oh, boss?
So, what we can do is here. So load up your games through TechnoParrot. Is this going to be in the newer expansion, or is this going to be just our TechnoParrot on the desktop here? Because you have a Technopair down here at your taskbar. The Fast and the Furious and all that, so... So you got like the Fast and the Furious, the Drift, Super Bikes, and Super Cars. So if you come here and click on any of these, you should be able to hit Launch Game from here. And it should launch the game for you right from here, right from Technoparrot. Just like it's doing right now. So this one seems to be working just fine for me here. So again, this is like where I said where you can come in, you can click on these, launch game. Rude Boy OG JP gun gameplay. What is that? You'll have to kind of explain to me a little bit.
Take the track. What's your code?
I don't have a code.
Nice ride. Your trip store. Take the transmission auto. Your 350 next trip. Shibuya.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Ready?
OG JP, like what's JP? Is that the game? This must be set up to the controller. I'm not getting the gas. Not getting the gas or anything. I was able to select it in the beginning. Oh, it's control panel. Gas was left control. Right? It's all there. Direct input. Don't know if that matters. Super bikes. Can launch from here too. Rude Boy, I don't know what gun game you're talking about. Yeah, check where, like I said, where I'm checking it. See if it doesn't launch from here. Because it looks like everything on my end here is working just fine. Super bikes, let's try the last one. Super cars. So it looks like this is working fine here too. I have no sound in this one. I have no sound. There we go, yeah. I have no sound. Checkpoint. Alright. So yeah, go in there, check to see if you're getting your games launched from there. No, this is all emulation. All emulation on this unit. So yeah, check here is where I would start. Hopefully they're launching from here for you, right out of Launchbox, or right out of Technopart, I mean. Oh, there's a wheel. There's a wheel and everything. I was just in one of the emulators, bud. Okay. This is how it will originally start up, right here for you. We're running on a big box or Launchbox. Yeah, I'll do that here in a second. So yeah, we're running a wheel on this. We have a main wheel. We have over 60,000 games on the unit. And then yeah, just to show you, yeah, here's a wheel of everything, golf collection, tons of stuff inside of here. Check out our website, extremehomearcades.com. Check out our YouTube channel here too as well. We have tons of videos. So if we go into Launchbox here. What's up, Joe? So, come down. Where's Techno? Isn't that right in Tech? That should be in the Technopart folder. I believe. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I usually arrange it by title. It's just easier. And down here. It's fine. Fast and Furious. So here we are, Fast and the Furious kind of area here. Yeah, and 48-inch active marquee up top there. So yeah, it switches with games, things like that. So if I click on a game, you'll get like an image from the game. But yeah, so let's just click on, let's start with the Fast and the Furious. Let's go to edit metadata. And then come in here, and I think what you're probably going to be looking at is launching. So obviously make sure that like your launching looks like this. You can see that there. Inside of there, that's how it should look, the ROM file. Then we'll see what else. Emulation, obviously you're gonna want to use like Technopart. That's what the emulation side of it looks like. I don't know what's in here. Nothing's in there. Well, yeah, what you're mainly looking at is launching and emulation. Nothing else should really be in any of this. This is just genre and all that inside of here. So you're on your desktop, you're gonna want to launch Launchbox. So if you're at your desktop, launch Launchbox. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna want to find techno paired on the left, like how I did here. So techno paired on the left. You can click on that. Is what I did, and then like I said, come up. What I did is arrange by title. So if you arrange by I guess I don't know what you're talking about as far as Mr. FPGA drive title, and then you can. Oh yeah, here let me hit title one more time. Title, and then like I said, you scroll down to where you can find the Fast and the Furious. Which I think I just kind of went past it. So just like this is where I am at now. So you can see like Fast and the Furious and all that there. I'm like super zoomed in, I think, there. Fast and the Furious. There we go. I'm always learning new stuff every day, you guys, about arcades and games and all that. Trust me, I don't know everything. Fast and the Furious. So yeah, like I said, now you'll come here, right click, go to edits, and then edit metadata. And then this is like where it's pulling the launching files from and all that to actually physically launch the game. So then this is where I was showing you here. Where you come to launching, make sure like this stuff is all right again. And then emulation, TechnoParrot. Those are like the main things you're gonna want. So it should basically mirror what I have there. That's the Fast and the Furious one. And I'll do this all on camera here, and obviously this video will get posted, so you guys will be able to go back, fast forward to where it's at, and be able to pause and all that good stuff. So again, I think it's pretty much the same thing where it's coming from. Obviously, like that title changes, emulation, same thing for like there. Well, we're showing you how to fix it, bud. Like I'm showing you right now, Kevin. Like I'm going through the steps and showing you what to look for, bud. That's what I'm doing. I'm showing you. You got to come into here. You got to do this. Edit metadata. Are they inside of Launchbox here and the TechnoParrot? Are you able to right click and edit metadata? Are they coming in through here? Do you see all the stuff that I've been showing you? Yeah, there's one that I noticed that there wasn't sound on, and I believe that was the supercars. And right click, open TechnoParrot. I mean, I can check the settings. Game settings. Controller setup. So that's already all set up. I've noticed that some of these games are kind of buggy through TechnoParrot, as you can see when I launched a couple of them too. So that's all the emulation through TechnoParrot or... So, I mean, are you able to come in here, click on the game, and you're able to launch the game? Does it launch? There, I'm getting sound.
What's your number? Let's ride. Times Square.
Choose transmit.
Automatic.
Choose car.
Supra.
Choose upgrade.
Nitrous.
There you go.
Ready, set, go!
Left isn't working. So left isn't working for me for some reason. Controller setup. Start. What we got? Left. Right. Wheel axis left, right. That's why I think that wasn't set. Gas. Brake. Nitro. Yeah, these are the views. So, launch game. Yeah, does this help you out at all, Kevin? Let us know. I was just trying to walk you through everything to see if all that stuff was correct inside of your launch box.
Choose track.
What's your number? Let's ride. Times Square.
Choose.
Automatic.
Choose car.
Firebird.
Choose upgrade.
Engine. Ready, set, go!
There you go. I'm just bouncing off the walls. Obviously, this would work. I feel like better for Xbox controller. Get me done on the control panel. The steering is just really touchy. Unless I can go in and adjust that, which I think there was a setting. Check him out, yeah. All right. Enough to deal with on our high-end gaming PCs already. What are you referring to as a separate game system, correct? Some of these may be Technoparrot racing games, maybe on the original Technoparrot build on the Windows start bar. Twice in your system. So yeah, I mean, all the stuff I'm pulling from is out of the original, right off the taskbar. No, we're not. No, it doesn't need to be upgraded to Windows 11, bud. Yeah, we don't need to upgrade to Windows 11. When did you get your machine? I mean, did you look at everything I was doing inside of there? Like I said, did you look at the metadata? Were all the files the same as what I was showing you and the metadata stuff and Launchbox? That's all we ever run is Windows 10, bud. As of right now. So did you put a different computer in on your own? Like I guess don't know what you're trying to explain here because you're saying I'm running Windows 10 on the old PC. So do you have an older machine? Do you have a newer machine? I mean, did you look at all the metadata and stuff that I was showing you? Did you check all that stuff out? Okay, so David just told me he has a bit of an older computer running the newer software. He has added the expansion drives over the past year. So you're not able to play them at all, even inside Launchbox here where I'm showing you to play them from. I mean, you try to open Technoparrot and play them from there. So all this stuff is reading the same. Like all the metadata, all those files look all the same from what I was showing you. All right, guys. Look at maybe the super bikes one. All right. So, yeah. So again, here, I'll kind of just step you through this step by step here, like one more time, and then we're gonna end up having to stop the live stream for this week. But yeah, like kind of what David's saying, if we haven't like done any updates, which he was thinking that we did, the next recommendation would be the computer and the drives to really figure out what's going on. But I'll grab my phone here. And we'll kind of go through this step by step again. So I'm just going to kind of close Launchbox out here. So from your desktop, come to Launchbox, bud. So Launchbox up here. Double click on that. So it's just going to take a minute. From your desktop. Okay. So from there, this should pop up for you. And then you should see like stuff on the side here. And then what I was looking for on the side here is I was scrolling down. So give me a second here. I gotta prop this. And if we scroll down, because I don't have 3 arms, you scroll down on the left here, and then you're gonna see Techno Parrot. You would click on that, and you might have to click off on something else first and then click back onto this. I know sometimes if you click on this, it might not pull it up all the time. So just click on another one and then click back if it's not. And then you should see, like, if you have an active marquee, obviously, you should see, like, Techno Parrot. And then if you go arrange by, like I was doing, I hit title, and then it'll do it, like, alphabetical order, starting with, like, A. And then we just want to do, again, I'm going to have to set this down. You're just going to scroll down and look for the Fast and the Furious. Which right here we are. So I'll just start with the first one I see. So if I see the Fast and the Furious supercars. So if I right click, edit metadata, these will be the first things we're gonna want to look at. So then when this pops up, this metadata folder, come to launching. And then make sure in launching that it says this line in here. So you want it exactly to what it says on here. And that's just for this one game. So each game is going to have its own separate like file like this. And I'll go through the 4 of them or whatever there are and show you each and every single one. So that's what that one should look like. If anything, take a screenshot of it for now. Like I said, when I'm done with the video, this will get posted. So you'll be able to fast forward or rewind and pause. Emulation, I mean, it should just be Techno Parrot. And it should say this inside the emulation part of it. So that's what we're going to do for, you know, the Fast and the Furious, the Drift, the Super Bike. So same thing. Come to this one. Right click. You're going to edit metadata. Again, bear with me. I'm trying to do this best with camera. Come to the same thing. Launching. And this one pretty much is going to say the same thing, besides the last thing that'll change is probably this, because obviously it's a different game. So come to emulation, same thing. You're going to want Techno Parrot, and obviously it's a different game. So it's going to pull it from a different parameter. And then, again, if this isn't like this and you need to make any change to this, make sure you hit OK. So all that saves. Just don't click the X and exit out. Because otherwise it's not going to save all this stuff if you had to change anything. So that was for the Fast and the Furious. We'll come to the Drift. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, like I said. Again, this video will get posted. So this is the Drift one. So pretty much, again, the same thing besides, you know, Fast and the Furious Drift on the end there. So that's what the Drift one should say for launching. Emulation, TechnoParrot, Fast and Furious Drift on the bottom for the XML file. So that's what that should look like there. And then the last one. Right click. Yeah, like I said, hopefully I'm not doing it too fast. And again, the video will get posted. You can take screenshots of what I'm doing as of right now. You can go back and watch and pause. So this is what you want for the bikes and the emulation part of this, again, where it says launching. Emulation, again, that's what it should be like inside of there. Okay. So last thing you can do there, again, I'm gonna pop up now. If you right click on any of those and you open TechnoParrot, that's gonna open up the TechnoParrot folder where it's coming from. Now, when this pops up here, scroll down, and I'll just show you what says in this TechnoParrot folder as well. Oops, I went way past it. Or no, it's the. I thought it was Fast and the Furious. It was the Fast and the Furious. So again, you can click on these, come to game settings, and then again, like these, this is what this should look like up there. This is what we have checked for everything. So just make sure that that looks all right inside of there too, and I'll show you each one of these. So this was just the Fast and the Furious one. We're gonna go to the Drift one, same thing. So you're gonna come to game settings again. Same thing. You're gonna wanna make sure that that top line matches what we have inside of here. Back. Same thing for super bikes. Game settings. So same thing here. Okay. So go back. And again, if you make any changes inside of there, I'll show you on this last one again. So game settings. And if you have to make any changes inside of here again, make sure you save settings, bud. And those is what I would start looking at and making sure all that coding and all that stuff is written right. And hopefully that should help you get all that set up. But if you still run into an issue, let us know and we'll see what else we can do for you. All right, bud? All right, guys, I just want to say thanks for joining this week. And we'll see you next week. Later.